Hello and welcome to the 420 show. I am your host, Christopher Methuen. I am joined as always by my co-host, Pat Namesbury.
Hey, how are you?
And our co-host, our new co-host, still I guess I should stop saying new, but Dubs is here. Hey Dubs.
What up, what up, what up?
I was
Pat's about to do a dab hit. Yeah.
Just waiting for it to
I was
load
just
up.
gonna ask how 420 has gone for each of you, as I realized my little thing is empty.
It's been pretty good. I got a nice bag of apples and bananas.
Nice.
It's a sativa though, I think, and it gives me crazy anxiety. I don't like sativas.
Crazy anxiety is never good.
Yeah. But it gets you super baked too, so I'm dealing with it.
Speaking of anxiety, I spent my 420 having the whole family over. And my family at this point in our lives are a bunch of stoners. So it was joint after joint after joint. And we had, we did homemade brownies this time, not as strong as the lemon squares from the Sacco show, but still pretty good. I had a half of one. I was responsible.
When you bake stuff, you lose the potency.
It depends on your temperature, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to keep it to as low a temperature as possible to try to not cook off everything. And I do my infusions now with wax, so luckily we've gotten all the weed taste out of the butter. So when you eat something that we infuse, you don't necessarily know it's infused unless someone tells you. Which is pretty good. It works out pretty good. But at the same time as that, I got my new dog this week. His name's Eddie. And he's a little mutt, right? So he's, about 34 pounds, 35 pounds. And we had the whole family come over, and my aunt shows up, and she has a Great Dane. That's her service dog. And my dog's running around playing with this gigantic monster of a dog. This dog reminded me, do you remember old school Doom? Like
Doom?
The first version of Doom, the video game? Yeah. You know the big pink things that would run at you and you'd have to shoot them and kill them? Yeah. That's what this dog reminded me of.
The Great Dane?
Yeah. He wasn't pink, obviously. And it's funny, my dog is named Eddie. This dog is named Jim. But Jim's real name is Jiminy Cricket, and he's a fucking monster, 150-pound fucking Great Dane.
Kind of an ironic name.
Yeah. It worked out. It was pretty good, though. So we had fun with all that fun stuff today.
So the only edibles you made were brownies?
Yeah, just brownies for this time.
I haven't had any.
We have.
I was up anyway, so hit my dab rig at 4:20 in the morning, and then
nice.
I was out for a walk earlier for the other 4:20, so I had my pen on me, so I was able to rip my pen as I was walking the trails in Salisbury, Massachusetts.
Nice. Yeah, we were outside in the backyard around 4:20 p.m. 4:20 a.m. I was hanging out with the dog because I'm an early riser. I can't help it. I never sleep past 4:30, 4:45.
I got up to go to work, and I woke up at 7:30. I did not want to go in at all. And I'm like, I debated because I almost didn't go in because I'm like, the guy I work with, normally if it's raining, he's like, yeah, fuck this. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go in because if I don't, he's in a bitch. Last week I didn't go in when it was raining, he bitched. And so I go in, spend my money on the Uber there, get there, I'm there for like 15 minutes, and he's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going home. I was like, cool, thanks, bro. Thanks. So I sat there for an hour, made sure I got paid enough to cover my Uber expenses, and then clocked out. And fucking, I didn't even end up taking Uber home. I had one of them bring me home, but I was so pissed because I'm like, I could have stayed sleeping.
Yeah. Well.
And then the lady with the grill. Oh.
Yeah. So what happened? She's new and she tried to park where you set up the grill.
New. So there's a no parking sign in front of one of my windows, but the guy across the hall used to park there all the time. He's a good, like a second father to me. So he he stopped parking there out of respect for me because he knows I like to have at least a window free. I can look out.
Yeah.
And so this lady's been parking there. She put a number there and everything. And so I put over her number, no parking. This is not a parking spot. I got my grill out there earlier today, cone so she doesn't pull in the parking lot and the spot. So what she do? She comes. I'm in playing a video game. And all of a sudden I just hear. She came barreling in the parking spot, runs over the cone. Cone's like a good foot and a half in underneath her car. She's right on top of my grill, pretty much. And I go upstairs. I'm fuming. I come back in. She's coming out of her apartment. I give her the death stare. I go back downstairs, and I hear her outside muttering shit and then moving the cone. And I'm like, it's not a fucking parking spot anyway. Stop parking there. Like, what do I got to do? You can't read two signs. There's already a sign there that says no parking. I put another sign, no parking. You don't read? Like, my stuff is there. You just come barreling in. I go, what are you going to do when I have a table there? Because I'm putting a table out there so me and a few of the other guys that live in the building, we can sit out there, smoke, shoot crap and stuff. So I go, just don't park there. Like, don't be an idiot.
But she didn't listen.
Yeah, she doesn't.
We will not have Tony back. Tony's bad news.
Tony's a risk. He's a liability. He's bad for the brand, really. It's a shame, but
if he only knew how to behave, he'd still be on here, but he doesn't know how to behave.
It's a damn shame. Speaking of behaving, there was kind of a lot of talk about breakups and divorces this past week, some of which people already knew about, some people didn't, but so Mick talked about his girlfriend leaving him or whatever. He said it was mutual. I don't believe so on the Kirk Minahan show. But then Craig on VGS talked about his divorce. That was kind of hush-hush, I guess. But some people knew about it because I had heard about it. And who the fuck am I? And then I guess Menners. Did Menners talk about him finally getting a divorce on his show? Someone said that in one of the chats.
That's what I heard. I didn't listen to any of his stuff, though, so I don't know. But so I heard. Sounded a little upset about it. Oh, well.
As far as Craig goes, he sounds like he initiated and was happy about it. The other two, I could give a shit. I hope they have bad luck going forward with any relationships they have. And that would suit me just fine.
You know who's been hitting me up, Pat?
Who's going to hit you up that no one's going to know who we're talking about?
Oh, you'll know. The one that put me through all the court bullshit over the last, 6 years. Kid, and I keep ignoring her. She keeps hit me up. I just keep telling her. I already told her. I'm like, yo, I don't reply back because I got nothing to say to you. Like, you took me, you took me for everything. Not once, but twice. Left me homeless. Like, I got nothing to say with you. And you ran off, had a baby with another dude. Now you want to come back and talk to me? Like, no, it don't work like that.
As the world turns with Dub C. But don't mind me. I'm watching the Bruins game.
Of course. We wouldn't expect anything less. I'm trying to
Sneak
share a
says
picture.
he's a level 47 while Big Smoke is still trying to sell samples for $2.
Nah, I'm not trying to sell no samples, bro. My boy does that, though. But no, I haven't even been playing Helldivers.
I'm done playing that game, too. That game's boring as fuck.
I just get tired of getting killed by my own teammates, so I stop playing.
It's the same fucking thing every fucking mission. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the same shit. Fucking close the holes. Fucking do this. Kill the bugs. Fucking extract. It's boring as fuck now.
If anyone was asking, babies do any minute.
You gotta play it on Helldivers. On Helldiver mode. Like, it gets fucking crazy.
I'm done with that game. Game outlived its use for me.
That's another one where I don't have enough time to get good at it. And when
it's not hard to get good at it. It's a very easy game to play. It's just repetitive.
Kid.
Easy for you to say.
Sitting on Fallout 76 right now, watching my Collectron camp just gain resources.
So that sounds like that's a favorite game of yours. It feels like every week you bring it up.
I play it fairly often. That and Call of Duty. But I make I make a little bit of money off Fallout. You know, if you get the rare apparel and stuff like that, you can sell it on Gameflip on Facebook and stuff like that. So
There you go. It's all about making that extra money, I guess.
mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, I spend a good amount of money on it too.
So what's the saying? You gotta spend
I mainly like it. You can build stuff in it, like different things, build different camps and stuff. And then I play COD, but I actually just became what do you call it? Like support / admin for one of the scripts I use for the Corona Zen for COD. They just put me as part of their team.
They put you in front of that team?
No, part of their team. Like
Part of that team.
I'm at a support on the Discord. So when people have issues and stuff like that, I try to walk them through their issues. Some people are complete idiots with that shit. They're like, "Hey man, where's the download for the script?" I'm like, "Right." I don't even link. Like in Discord, you can tag the channel that it's in. I don't even do that. I screenshot where it is, and I'm like, "Here you go. You just gotta look, bro. You just gotta want it."
So what do you get for that?
Nothing. It's just volunteer. But
You don't get,
I get my name out there. You know, people come to me.
You do it for promotion. You do it for promotion.
Yeah, people come to me looking for tech support for other things, and I can.
Are people generally happy to get tech support from somebody who's within the country?
Yeah. I help people in the UK, people in Brazil.
Oh, gee, international.
Oh yeah.
International tech support. That's pretty good.
I've been doing that since the PS3 days.
So is it like
people are
international?
People are usually a little cautious nowadays. Like when you're like, "Hey, I'm going to connect to your computer via like a remote connection, like TeamViewer or something." And they're like, "You what? You're going to control my computer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to control your computer so I can fucking show you how to do everything you need to do."
I do that at work all the time, as like just troubleshooting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or I have people do that.
The problem is you explain stuff to them and they're like, huh, and it's like, dude, just download this and I'll connect to your computer and I'll show you everything that you need to do.
You use Fast Connect or
I just use TeamViewer.
All right.
I don't know really any other ones. I used to use TeamViewer back in the PS3 days, so
that's what a lot of people use. It's just it's the easiest thing to use.
Like I can be on my phone and use it for my phone and connect to somebody's PC. And
well, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have known you could do that from your phone. Times when I'm reaching out for tech support at work, I'm probably getting somebody on their phone who's sitting on a fucking lake, hanging out, chilling, and I'm at work. And they're like, "Yeah, so you do this."
Pat was exposed that sucking at all games.
Yeah, he loves saying that stuff. Sneaks is the ultimate troll. He just loves to try to get under people's skin.
You can always tell when Pat gets pissed off on a game and he goes quiet, he's getting off soon, and he's not going to say goodbye. He just leaves.
He's Irish. It's the Irish in him. He can't help it.
That's right. Exactly.
You worked his Irish up.
I've just been playing a lot of MLB lately.
Kid, Mikey's been raging on that game.
Yeah, it's like money into that game. I don't spend any money on the game.
He gets so mad.
And he plays online.
He goes, I'm done playing this game. They just give him the win.
Yeah, and then an hour later he's back playing.
Yeah, exactly. Smashed his freaking NBA case. Then stomped on it, and like I don't know how pieces ended up across the room. But I'm like, yeah, they're over here, dude. Like, I didn't break it over there. I was like, yeah, well, How hard? Where'd you fling it? Because pieces ended up everywhere.
I'm older and more wiser now. I don't throw my controllers anymore.
Oh, he goes through controllers like they're going out of style.
No, they're like fucking $60, $70 fucking controllers. So that's
no doubt.
And then he's crying that he's going broke. I'm like, bro, because you fucking you spend money on Madden, then money on NBA, NHL,
right.
not NHL on MLB. You fucking break your controllers left and right.
I haven't broken a controller since PS3.
I don't remember the last time I broke a controller out of anger.
I break controllers all the time, but not on purpose. Like they get stick drift because I'm well, not even. I had this red one I had for like a month, and I got stick drift because on COD you're jamming the sticks down and stuff. So they go so quick. That's why I bought the Edge controller, because you can take the actual sticks out and then just replace the whole module in it.
So does that
Look at this fucking piece of fucking shit.
Does that mean that's the one you would endorse as those Edge controllers?
Already starting trouble.
They're all right. They're not the best. It's kind of like a Scuff almost. It's got 2 back buttons. I can make the triggers so like I barely have to press them. But they're not that great. It's like, honestly, like I feel like I got robbed for $200.
Wow.
I don't think they're worth $200. I could have bought a Scuff controller with 4 back buttons for like $225.
Oh Jesus, man! It's fucking.
So it's an attack ad more than an endorsement.
No. I'm just saying it's all right. It's mediocre. I'm on the fairway with it. You know, like it gets the job done, but I don't think I should have. I don't think it was worth $200.
That doesn't throw controller. He throws Coke can or water bottles.
No, it's done. They changed the grips changed, so I can take them off. They got like 3 different grips: long ones, short ones, the regular size ones, or the regular PlayStation ones. Use the long ones for more precision.
It's getting windy out.
Killer had a problem with his one of his controllers. He had stick drift or something like that.
I believe that led to the famous 108 score on PGA.
He had a bad go in the tournament.
I hate that game.
I thought we were going to get another tournament going. Doesn't look like that's happening, or at least not yet. Sad. I was very disappointed in my early exit in the last one.
Good start to this Bruins-Leafs game.
Yeah, Mikey's bringing them luck.
No, I mean, it's just Toronto's fucking on fire right now. They're fucking giving it to him. This is cum stickage. No, Toronto's coming out pretty hot right now, and the Bruins are trying to just hang on. It looks like. Fucking that cunt Max Domi's already starting trouble.
I mean, that's going to happen.
Is this the first time Mike Spuds watched this?
I think so. But who knows? I mean, we've had many strangers in the chat before,
mm-hmm.
And we treat them all equal.
2-1. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Pat's happy.
Fuck yeah!
You're gonna wake up the baby, Pat.
Wifey's not going to be happy. Is that the basement? Damn, you redid the whole shit, huh?
Oh yeah,
half of it. The other half over here is still unfinished.
The grow area.
I took all my tents down. I'm not even growing down there. I'm just gonna grow outside. Which, by the way, I still have to friggin' buy some seeds.
I mean, you gotta get moving.
Let me know.
One of my cousins was by earlier. He's setting up his first indoor grow, and he was asking me a bunch of questions. I was so tempted to try to sell him one of my lights just to get it out of my closet. And I was like, nah, I don't want to be that guy.
I wish I could
Oh,
go.
what happened?
Yeah, this used to be a $600 light. I only used it for 2 grows. Give it to you for $450.
He said goal without a dab. What a loser.
Jizz Wizard is not happy with you, Pat.
Where's that fucking goal dab?
I think if me and Jizz Wizard got to hang out, he'd actually like me.
You might. You're a decent guy.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Sometimes.
Well, you know.
Dubs, anytime I've ever been mean to you, you deserved it. You.
No.
I find that hard to believe. Dubs is a great guy. In the 3 weeks now that I've known him.
That was a gay statement.
We're referencing all the child plays.
Kowalski. That was the first fucking shot that the Bruins had too, and they already scored. Take it.
Oh, I hate when this game doesn't register my controller. And it's in ranked, so like I can't even back out because I get penalized and won't be able to play for an hour and a half.
What dumb game are you talking about?
Call of Duty Mobile.
Does that link with the console game?
I'm sure it probably could, but I didn't link the same account. I just signed in as a guest. I just played it to pass. Like I'll play it when I'm at work in the work truck, and we got like a 40-minute drive, 20-minute drive. Get a couple games in, get my adrenaline going, shooting shit, and fucking then go out, open a pool, and be like, ah. Sometimes the guy I work with pisses me off. I just imagine it's him I'm shooting.
That's always a good stress reliever.
Yeah, it is. The guy I work with could be a dick. Like 95.
You're a difficult person to work with sometimes too.
No, I do fucking.
That could be the new podcast, though.
I know.
Dick from the work truck.
I know everything fucking that needs to be done, this and that. He never really has to ask me to do shit. He just fucking could be a dick sometimes. He's a good guy though. Don't get me wrong. He can be a good guy, but he's a dick most of the time.
Sure, your coworker thinks highly of you.
Nah, he saved my life though.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I died in a customer's driveway one day, and he
Wait. What?
I died in a customer's driveway one day, a couple years ago, when I got stung in the face by the ground wasp.
Oh, jeez.
I literally died. I was in the work truck. I soiled myself. Everything. I fucking died.
So, dude gave you mouth to mouth. What happened?
Nah, he called 911, and they got there just in time. Had he tried to bring me to the hospital, or they were 30 seconds later, there was no bringing me back. They said.
Well, good thing they got there 30 seconds earlier.
Yeah, I shit myself. not one of my proudest moments. And then the best part, I'm sitting in the hospital bed, and I'm being attended by beautiful ass nurses, right?
Oh, and you're full of shit.
Yeah, I'm full of shit, and I'm like, one comes in, and I was like, I'm tearing up, and I'm just like, you guys don't have any like change of clothes I could change into, maybe wash up area I could wash up in? She's like, why? And I go, well, it's really not hard to tell. Like, I shit myself. Like, and she's like, oh yeah. She got me fucking hospital pants.
Did she change your diaper?
Nah, she set me off into the fucking thing, but got me some new sheets. And then I'm fucking with my phone. I ripped the fucking IV thing out of my arm. Blood's pouring everywhere. I grab it, push it back in, but I got blood everywhere. Call the nurses in. I got like 4 nurses fucking all washing my arm down, wiping the blood up, cleaning me up. I was like, damn, I could get used to this. Got them all laughing.
They were like, "Yeah, we know you cleaned up, but you still smell like shit."
Yeah. Fucking went back to work after that so I could get my fucking bag and my boots and everything. I was walking around fucking barefoot with fucking hospital pants and 2 Johnnies.
You must have looked like you escaped from the mental ward.
No, I did not get a boner. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
Halfway, semi.
you got 4 beautiful nurses around you. Fucking
That's a way to end up with a poop fetish. You got to be careful.
but I also
Nurses with a fucking...
I was also so out of it, and I fucking all I wanted to do was leave. Like they brought me off the ambulance, and I was like, "When can I leave?" And they were like, "You need to stay here for a bit." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I need to go get my backpack because my keys, my wallet, my money's in there, my boots are in there. If not, I'm walking around the streets all night with no money, no boots, no clothes."
They're like, "You were dead 5 minutes ago," and you're like, "I need to get my stash of weed."
Yeah, they're like, fucking. I'm like, yeah, I had at least a fucking probably half a pound of weed bagged up in apes in my bag, and all when I came back to and they would put me in the ambulance and I could finally actually talk because at first I couldn't talk. Every time I went to talk, I was just in shock and shit, you know. So, fucking, I'm asking for my bag because it's got my wallet and everything in it too, my keys, but it's got the weed and shit in it, and I wasn't even thinking of that. And he went to hand it to the cop, and the cop was like, "I'm gonna have to search that bag if I take it, because I had a knife in the side, and plus they have to search it anyways when they take it in their custody or some shit."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Nah, I'll just hold on to it." The guy already knew. He knew I had fucking mad weed in there. I probably had fucking at least fucking probably 20, 30 Adderalls in there and shit like that. So
You just got memes attention.
what? Kid, I'm on Adderall right now. It's a beautiful thing.
Shit. Oh, this fucking pop.
That's a nice clean clip. I gotta go back and save that.
It happens. It happens, man.
Fuck. Come on, Coil. You gotta fucking bury that shit.
When you die, wizard, you're gonna shit yourself. You lose when you lose your fucking bodily fluids, bud.
Told you you'd have his attention now.
Yeah, that Adderall got him.
I can see me and memes, you know, some Addies and Helldivers.
Memes doesn't play Helldivers, I don't think.
Oh, I thought. Oh
his,
no,
his ADHD doesn't work well with that. He said, I think.
He's an excellent golfer,
I'm
though.
just gonna pop Adderall. And we do Adderall during the work season.
I couldn't imagine doing that at work.
I have ADHD, so it helps.
I guess.
If not, fucking, I'm like, oh look, a plane's flying by. Oh, look at the squirrel. There's a fucking frog in the pool. I'm sitting there trying to. The pool's not even open yet. I'm trying to fish the frog out, and the guy's like, "Come on, let's fucking go. Get the pool open."
Trying to save this frog's life.
For real.
Makes sense.
Remember back in the day playing FIFA dubs?
Oh yeah.
I haven't played that game in years.
I stopped buying it because nobody gets it anymore.
Right.
And I stopped buying NHL because I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna keep buying a new game every year, a new NHL every year. It's like the same shit. They add a couple things.
Yeah, and the shit that they changed on this year's version, like, fucked with it. Like, so fucking annoying.
Shoot yourself and pull out the IV. That's the way to get a woman's touch. I mean, it's in the playbook. It's in the playbook. Stay in there now.
You do what you got to do, man.
So do you even have a card or anything?
I do have a card. I was just about to hit the third subject, but I have a feeling I'm the only one that may have listened. Pat, did you hear any of the shows this week that Carter? He had a couple strange ones. He had the Mick and his brother on, and he had Blind Mike and Mutt. The Blind Mike and Mutt one was pretty much more of the same. I enjoyed listening to Mick and his brother talk. because it just showed what a weirdo Mick is in most of people's opinions. And with that being said, that's the third thing on the card, and that's all that was on the card.
Well, good thing we're only going to do another 10 minutes or so.
You know, I talked about we all talked about our 420 experiences today. It was not the wildest 420 I ever had. It's pretty tame, but it was
getting old. It's not like back in the day, man, when you just
no doubt.
Dubs, remember? I don't know if you were around. You probably weren't around.
I usually you work during 420.
No, I just remember that one year when we friggin' rolled this fucking blunt that was like this big in Freddie's basement. Yeah,
I probably wasn't around because me and Freddie didn't always get along.
I mean, this was like 18 years ago or so. So this is a long time, but yeah, those days are gone now. You get a little bit older, you kind of just enjoy it. I'm old and I get up early anyway, so I was up for 420 this morning.
Yeah.
So I hit my vape, and then another fun old man thing to do was go for a walk on the trails. So I was doing that during 420 in the afternoon, hitting my pen. Oh, memes.
My ass needs to start going for walks. I'm trying to get on a diet.
Blunt was fire.
Freddie, you enjoyed a blunt today?
No,
he's talking about not you, Freddie.
Oh, the big one you
I know
made.
Not Freddie Lynn. Not Freddie Lynn. Blunt was fire.
It's a good comment.
Yep.
But so yeah, we didn't go too crazy with the edibles this time because we like to keep Bonnie made homemade meatballs, and we had meatball, sausage, pasta, and chicken Alfredo. So I wanted to keep that food in my stomach.
I'm jealous right now, man.
Down on the edibles.
I love a good chicken Alfredo.
Who doesn't?
There's very few.
Who doesn't?
Years ago with Freddie Lynn, that blunt was fucking fire. Freddie Lynn's in on this.
Damn.
Well, it's a slew foot. Yeah, the ref wanted to raise his hand on that one, man. That's bullshit.
It's too bad we can't stream the game.
3-2, 3-2, 3-2. Yeah, I remember that one time on the Rice Bucket, we were trying to stream the game, and we were off in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They get that shit so fucking quick.
Yeah, what happened to that? Wasn't there supposed to be a Rice Bucket playoff preview? Did that happen? Did I miss it?
I was ready any day. I was available.
Well, I'll say I was disappointed. I don't know who else might have been, but I was.
Sorry, Mr. Fletch, we cannot do that. Nice profile pic. I like that.
I find the games more enjoyable when it does the play-by-play.
You won't know who it is, Dubs.
No, I'm asking if he's wearing a pirate hat.
Yeah.
It's Napoleon. It's Napoleon.
Oh.
Because the guy that he's put the face is a midget from Australia. Who has a lot of that Napoleon complex in him anyway. That's a fucking low bridge. You're not going to call that?
See, the commentary.
What a play. What a play. What a play. Get in there, you fucker. That's still it. Oh, shit. Dude, Beecher is fucking on his
game. This goddamn game, man.
What happened?
It fucking crashes more than fucking anything I know. It's not as bad as when it came out, but it's so broken. But I love it, so I keep playing it.
The show does miss a little bit of Tony. I wish he could get by without the N-word.
Or any type of other slurs.
Yeah, I mean
that's the main one though.
N-word and F slurs are a weakness of his.
Yeah. And he was live streaming us last week. I don't think he's doing that this week. We haven't heard from Tony in a little bit. He kind of had a.
I like when he interacts though, because sometimes believe it or not, sometimes he's funny.
He has his moments, and he's not as dumb or retarded as he leads himself to be.
I agree.
He's probably smarter than all three of us. Legitimately,
low bar.
I'm not fucking around or joking. Like, he's not a dumb person. He's got demons that fuck with him for sure, but he never gets caught and he never gets in trouble. So he just knows how to do shit and not get in trouble and not get caught and just keep living the dream, apparently.
I mean, he's lived a life so far.
Yep.
People are saying Tony has signed.
We don't know what's going on with the Messed Up Dudes podcast because one of the co-hosts is
indisposed.
Indisposed is a great word. Yeah.
Wizard said, "Take a dab, dumbass."
Well, that's kind of rude. If you say please, I'll do it.
Not hard to be smarter than you, three retards. I said it's a low bar means. Did you not hear that? Low bar.
It's always funny when a plumber calls you a retard.
People only hear what they want.
I needed that plumber to hook up my stove, so I don't want
to. I'm surprised your house didn't blow up.
You know, when I got through the first 36 hours, I knew I was okay. Touch and go for a minute. I'm happily celebrating the fact that the new dog has now shit more outside than in.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fucking
his first day here, he fucking he pooped in the house with no one was looking twice. Now he's gone 4 times outside and only twice inside.
You put those pads down?
No.
Yeah.
It was on the hardwood downstairs.
So whatever. Just throw some Lysol down.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting a cat.
Menners would have promoted. No, Menners hates us, so he wouldn't have.
And I believe he has a more appropriate name. Manners. He's gotten pretty sad as of late, that little Australian guy. He had I don't know if you heard it, Pat, but he called into Kirk's show.
No, sorry.
He just sounded so defeated. It was a terrible call.
That's great.
I like watching him burn.
Watching some replays of Pat Maroon fucking just putting guys into the bench. It's great shit. Oh Jesus, Matthew's just fucking coil. Pretty good start. BA's getting nervous. He changed his prediction already. He's initially Leafs in 4, and now it's Leafs in 7. He's getting a little scared.
Yeah, it must be
a podcast. I mean, it's 2024, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And it's 4/20 in 2024. So if you look at the date, it's 4/20/24. 2024. So it's something forward and backwards. I fucked myself up. I couldn't remember how it went.
It's the same. Yeah.
Forward and backward.
Forward and backwards.
It's a palindrome, like race car. So that's interesting. The most interesting thing that we've had on the show tonight.
Really, not Dubs talking about the lady.
Dubs talking about the lady was probably better. Who's high? Hoodie, jump in. I sent you a
Hoodie's taking Hoodie said he's taking a break from the.
It's been like 2 years since he was on anything. I know he's taking a break from the whole thing, but It'd be good to get him on just to say hi. And he talks, so there's no dead air when he's around.
We only got a few more minutes anyway, though.
It's true. It's very true. I'm gonna go a second week without doing the It's 420 live stream, just because I'm gonna go play with the dog and maybe get some leftovers.
He's following robot.
Yuck.
That's terrible. I'm going to continue watching Game 1 of Bruins Leafs.
It's an excellent pastime. So, are you getting all hyped up for the Celtics as well?
No, I'm not. 50 milligram wheat seltzer, huh?
Who has that?
I miss those 100 milligram lemonades I used to get. I haven't gotten one of those in a while.
I still haven't tried the packets that I showed a couple weeks ago. The
right.
pre-made 50 milligram drinks. I gotta try one of those. Maybe next week I'll sample it on air. I was already pretty in good shape before. And then I took a couple dabs on the show tonight, so I'm in good shape. I don't need to drink the drink right now.
Nice job.
I wish I had some dabs. Kind of
I'm still working off the fucking 2 grams of hash, and
that would have been gone in like a week with me.
Well, I keep mixing each dab with a little bit of isolate, THC isolate. I got.
Nice.
Can't see it. There you go. So I mix a little of that in, and I'm in good shape. I don't need to fuck around too much. It's a good mixture.
Yeah, I'm still working on these too. From Salty. Place in Lowell has... Is that the place near the Wendy's?
Place in Lowell.
Little past the Wendy's?
Place in Lowell has fucking... what is it? Smith Cannabis. They got fucking $15 ace, my neighbor said. I don't mean... He showed me the weed. It was all right, but... I wouldn't pay
$15 ace. That shit's old, probably.
I wouldn't buy $15 ace.
Cannabis.
Oh, I've been to the Cannabis a couple times. It's the one that it was a different one before, and they changed it. I forget what the name was before, but I've been there.
Oh, industrial. Okay, I know. I mean, oh, so that used to be the. Is that the one that used to? So it used to be. What was it called?
Patriot or something?
Yeah, Patriot Care, right? So that's what it's called now.
Yeah.
I've never been to that one.
Yeah, I've been there.
There's one by the Wendy's, and like if you're on, is that 30? That's not 38, is it? Yeah, it is.
Terrible with directions.
Seriously, going the opposite way. We're going to Tewksbury. Over by the Market Basket and the old Kmart and shit. If you're heading down that way, there's one there.
There are more and more dispensaries popping up literally everywhere. It's not a bad thing.
I don't buy dispensary weed.
What's the take on weed drinks? They're all right. Depends on the drink.
There's these drinks called Highbrow, or they're made by a company called Highbrow, I believe.
Yeah.
And they're lemonade. They have lemonade. They have pink lemonade. They have cider. They have all different types of like flavored lemonades that they're 100 milligrams each, and they get you pretty good.
Memes buys the depth from Chinese triads.
I probably have too. Fuck if I know. I go up to Maine and get my shit, so buy one get 150 off once a week. So I get 8. More than 8-pack.
I got a 5-pack for having the family over, and then everyone brought weed. So, but it came in this little old school cigarette case thing. If I could figure out how to open it, where it held all 5, and you just fucking open it like a old school cigarette case. Here, take a joint.
And those are all a gram each.
Yeah. It was pretty good. One of my cousins brought a fucking.
Fuck, that fucking shit was under him.
I don't even know what it was. It wasn't. It's not as big as like a Canagar, but it was like in the middle. It was like that long, pretty thick. I didn't read the tube, but that was a fun time.
Oh, I bet.
Looks like something a homo would carry around. Oh my goodness. Maybe they would. These are High Five seltzers. High Five seltzers. All right. Tonight's episode brought to you by High Five seltzers. See, we could do that. We could do ad reads if they ever thought to pay us. It'd be good.
I'm sure they would get a good return on their investment doing that.
Sure. Well, they probably wouldn't pay us much, so any return would be a good thing. So with that being said, we may as well, we hit our 45 minutes. We've gone over by 2 minutes because I started a little early and played some dead air. That's a trick of the trade. Stretch out the show by playing dead air. But that being said, we can see you next week, unless you guys have anything else.
No,
I'm going to go watch the Bruins and get more high.
There you go.
Go Bruins.
Everyone, enjoy what's left of your 420, and we'll see you next week.
Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yeah, maybe. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
What are those clips right Christmas doing?
Damn Christmas doing.
Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb Canuck.
Finally notice me. You make it so hard to breathe. Yeah, hard to breathe, but I smoke. Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
We're not offended by it.
This guy's nipples. Can you touch his nipples?
Yeah.
No, touch his nipples.
Fire.
Oh my God! Don't be a bigger man.
Oh my God, they're
Touch his
serious.
nipples.
They're serious.
Who's their
They're
nipples?
serious.
Hey, guy, another gotcha moment.